Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the technical trader at techtrader.com. It's Tuesday, the 23rd of August. These are the charts of the day. Well, they tried to make a turnaround Tuesday this morning and rallied the market quite sharply, but boy, did they bring them down and finish near the lows for the day. It wasn't a pretty day, but a lot of stocks we followed did very well, including some of our swings. Let's take a look at some of the biotechs, starting with Altimmune. In the beginning of May, this stock traded under 4. Recently went up to around 19 and pulled back. Look at the flag it's developed in the last 7 days. Today it jumped a little bit, 77 cents, 4.4%. Volume picked up a little bit to 1.3 million, but the OBV is rising to new highs. Looks like a stock that's headed for 21 and 25. AST has popped and exploded, as you know, from the end of July to mid-August, from 6 to 14 and change vertically, and then pulled back and formed a kind of a falling wedge. But today it reversed from 11:30 to 12:53. Traded 12:20 after hours, up 77 cents, 7% roughly. Mine picked up a little bit, but it looks like it's going to retest the highs at 14. It gets through. I got a 17 target. Aveo, looking at the long-term pattern, you'll see a large base a couple of years in the making. It was broken, pulled back and retested. An engulfing bar, or should I say a tail, was formed. And this pattern here, rising bottoms line, a rising channel, that was exploded through and taken out today, closed above on good volume too. This stock was up about 8%. Looks like it's going to extend. Looking at the long-term chart, the next target is up here in the 11 zone. That's going to be my short-term target. Now, big basis forming after a big drop. And you can see that multiple tests down in the 3-4 zone have resulted in a recent pop. The last couple of days, taking it from 495 to today's high at 6.25 roughly. There's a double top at 670, 665.70. We get through that. I look for a test of that range at 7.25, then 8.75. Well, one of the best swings of the year is CLFD broke out here. We put a swing on it when it was in the 70 range. Today, 126.33 up 707 or another 6%. Looks like it's trending towards 150. ESPR swing is also running now up for 6 days in a row, 8 of the last 9. And 12 of the last 14 days. Really nice move. Today, big volume, 4.5 million, reaching up towards the target at 9. It tagged 885 and backed off to 8. But I still like to look at this. You may need to relax a little bit and consolidate, but you've got a target of 10 and 11 going forward. The oil stocks came to the forefront again, and HUSA exploded from 441 to 550, finished 513, up 74 cents or 17%. But volume was heavy, nearly 22 million. The best in 2 months. The last time we saw a pop like that at the beginning of a move, let's see if it can first get through initial resistance at 6. That's my next target, and then 8 or better. Another oil stock, Indo, exploded on 62 million. 385 or 50% in a day today, and at resistance at the high 12.75. It backed off to 11.55, but if it gets through 12.75, I'm going to be looking for high teens. Of the agricultural input stocks and fertilizer stocks came to the forefront today. IPI popped and broke out through the lateral price resistance, 50-day moving average, popping 542 at 12%. Volume picked up to the best on an up day since back in mid-May, and I'm now looking for a test of lateral price resistance near 57.58. LABU bounced a little bit today off the trend line. I wanted to show it to you. His volume was the best in about 7 or 8 sessions, the best on an up day in 2 weeks. So maybe it's the beginning of another move to test the highs at 13 and then 16. MAXN broke out of a base 3 weeks ago, ran up sharply and pulled back. Today was a nice reversal day as it went from 17 to 20, finished 1940 up 177. Your next target, 22.5 and 25. NEPT with huge volume of 62 million. It jumped from 2 to 338, finished 304 up 104, a 52% gain, a massive volume. If we can get up through the high from last week at 347, I would look for a $5 number. Occidental exploded today, 5.5 points or 8%. Volume was heavy at 60 million. This is a new closing high. I'm now looking for 85. PANW at a breakaway gap with earnings, a 3-for-1 split, and a buyback. All three powerful news up 62 points to 570. I'm now looking for a run to 6 and 640. We'll see if how that looks, but it's an expensive stock. SGML in the Sigma group, in the lithium group, Sigma Lithium pulled back to test the double top, reversed sharply the last 2 days. It's the highest close or right at that close. Let's just see if he gets to 23 and a half, 3/4. Your target's 28. TDMX swing continues to push today, popping out of a flag, it appears, although up to 69 or about 5 3/4%. Volume picked up, the best in about 2 weeks. I'm now looking for an extension to the mid 50s. VERV broke out of a week-long falling wedge after a big run. There's a double top right near where today's high was. So over 38, I'm looking for 45. Great looking chart. YELL also broke out of a falling wedge with a pop of 49 cents or 7%. Volume picked up just a tad, but it looks like this stock's headed for 9. And finally, YTEN looks like it broke out of a base today with a pop, taking it from 277 to 349. Finished just cents off the high at 346, 64-cent gain, 23%. Volume was the best I've seen on this stock, going all the way back to April. So we may get an extension here. I'd be looking for a move to about 4 and then 6 on the next move. That's it for tonight, everybody. Have a great evening.